You all probably saw this crazy viral video that our buddy Uriel made last week to help out the center by using his skills to lift up our lawsuit. With virality comes haters. And there's a lot of videos out there saying we've been debunked. I got this, man. A few people have sent us these videos claiming the SpaceX land swap is actually a good thing. And look, just because someone can read a government document doesn't mean their conclusions are backed by science. You have to research the researcher, which a lot of these people did not. Here's what they're leaving out. The biological scoring system that says the lands SpaceX is receiving are supposedly low-value habitat. I mean, you guys need to understand. SpaceX and the Fish and Wildlife Service collaborated to develop a system for evaluating that quality habitat. They made these biological importance scores, and they made them for use within the project area. They aren't even used anywhere else. That means that much of this environmental analysis being cited to defend this deal was either funded by, influenced by, or conducted by SpaceX. And that's important because that ain't real science. And also, let's say some of these lands do truly have a lower biological value. Let's not forget that one reason is SpaceX has already impacted them. You don't get to degrade endangered species habitat with rocket explosions and then point to the damage as evidence that the habitat wasn't valuable. And another thing, people keep talking about the number of acres. They'll say, well, SpaceX gets this many acres and the refuge gets this many acres back. Well, to that I have to say, these aren't trading cards. They're public lands. They're places people grow up visiting. They contain endangered species habitat specifically. And the lands being given away include a national historic landmark, the site of the last battle of the Civil War. And the replacement lands do not contain a national historic landmark. And yes, of course it makes sense to build launch facilities in remote coastal areas. But SpaceX happens to be one of the wealthiest corporations on the planet. If they need land, we can trust they can buy land. But what they shouldn't be able to do is take public lands that were specifically protected for wildlife. The lands weren't for sale in the first place. And the biggest problem with this entire conversation is the assumption that the Rio Grande Valley is somehow disposable, that its wildlife is expendable, or that its communities are throwaways. The center's lawsuit exists because public lands belong to the public, and because once corporations learn they can take over protected public lands that inconvenience them, they won't stop at Boca Chica. And that's important because